Hey, welcome back to Straight from the Udder. It's your main man, Sparks, Mullet-Man across the aisle, and Log is still in a shopping cart.
Yeah, we still haven't got rid of that yet.
So, how's everyone's week's been going?
You know, same old. Yeah, another day, another dollar. Log?
Well, not much. Not too exciting for me this week, although we almost had a birthday party at our store.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Like a birthday party.
Like an actual, this girl was going to have a surprise birthday party.
For some background information, our store is not big enough to throw a party.
Yeah, so there's no seating in the front of the store. Like, nothing inside.
There's like 2 picnic tables outside.
Three picnic tables outside.
Anyways, this lady comes in, and she's asking me, if I have a cake to pick up for, next Friday, if I came in and, set up balloons and stuff, could I have a party? And I was like, I have no idea. You're going to have to call our manager, all right? Here's the number to our store. And she's like, all right, I'll call the manager. And I was like, she's going to have a party? What?
A party.
The next week I get to work, and our manager's telling me and Sparky about this party that's going down. So our manager told him, as long as you bring your own tables and stuff, you can have your party behind our store. And the woman's like, all right, yeah, it's going to be a surprise party. My daughter's going to come in and pick up the cake, and then when she walks out of the store, everyone's going to jump out and surprise her. And I was like, first of all, this girl, I don't know how old she is, but she's definitely going to get so surprised that she's going to throw the cake in the air.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
that's exactly what we were like. Maybe we should just carry it out for her so that she doesn't lose the cake.
Yeah, and then I was like, okay, why are you trying to have a birthday party at our ice cream shop? Like, if you want to have it outside, you want to have a party, whatever, take it to, a local park or something.
We have so many good local parks nearby.
Yeah, 100%. Why are they trying to have it at our store?
Our location must be special.
It is.
Maybe the parents hooked up
it
there.
It brings happiness to every little child at heart. So,
not gonna lie, if my parents stood behind an ice cream shop and made me carry my own cake out and then surprised me, one, I would have dropped the cake for sure, and I would have been embarrassed.
Dude, I would have been like, give me the keys, I'm out of here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go eat this cake by myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, eat the cake off the floor that you just dropped.
But in hindsight, the day it was supposed to happen, it rained, so I guess they didn't.
Oh yeah, it was a torrential downpour.
Yeah, they didn't host the party.
Which, it was unfortunate, because I really wanted to see what was going to happen.
Yeah, I was hoping to see some cake left on the sidewalk.
Yeah.
But anyways, Drew, I heard you had a interesting week.
Oh yeah. I don't even know if I'd call her a customer. This lady, who we're now deeming trash can girl. So, me and my 2 fellow workers are in the back of the store, and we walk out. And we see this car. It's just in the middle of our parking lot, and this lady's talking to the person in the car. And the lady outside the car has money in her hand. The car freaking pulls out the parking lot, and then the lady is just left standing there. She drops the money on the ground. This was right after it rained, so it was all wet on the floor.
Man,
she dropped it right in a puddle. So she picks up the money. She walks over to our trash can outside. She grabs napkins out the trash can. No, it gets better. And then she uses the napkins to dry it off. And then someone earlier in the day was eating Wendy's. So she grabs the 2 bags out of the Wendy's and starts looking through the Wendy's bags. I don't know, maybe to get food or something. I don't know. Disgusting. It was like, what the heck?
That's disgusting.
So at this point, we're laughing our butts off. And we're like,
please just don't. An extra fry or something.
Please just don't come off. Please. Just please don't come inside. So then, from the side of the parking lot, those windows, she just starts staring in the windows for a straight minute and a half at us. And she has these wild eyes. So then, this customer walks in, and we look back, and she vanished. So then we serve this customer, and as I'm serving the customer, the lady's in the building somehow. We have no idea where she came from. She must have walked the whole way around the building and came inside. And then I see her, and she just sprints out the front door. She doesn't even order anything. Then she goes to the sidewalk. You know how we have like shrubbery at the sidewalk?
Yeah.
She sits on the sidewalk. She just sits down. And she's sitting down for a whole 2-3 minutes.
You guys should have been like, yo, this lady's on something.
And then wait. And then she gets up and she has 2 trash bags in a backpack. And she walks away.
What?
We're like, where did this stuff come from?
What?
So,
Oh my
My
god, I wish I
question
could have
is-
been there for that.
Did she know the person in the car, you know?
no.
Like, or was she just yelling at him?
She might have been a hitchhiker.
Bro, she definitely seemed like a crackhead.
Did she
Maybe
like...
she was trying to get you to play tag running through the store. She saw you and goes, oh no, the tag. Boom, bolts.
Yeah, probably not.
No.
I'm just
like,
you gotta think from a realistic
if she was a hitchhiker, did you just have that backpack and like trash bag sitting there the whole day? But so I don't think she was a
I don't know.
hitchhiker.
That's wild.
That's
Yeah, we
Yeah.
were just like, why is she sitting out there for 2-3 minutes?
And this was on an open to close, right?
Yeah.
Something about open to closes, man. I'm telling you.
oh no.
Actually, I think it was the same open to close. From the goddarn, what's it called? Shopping cart. Because you didn't get
Yeah,
it until
it
like
was.
3 o'clock that
Yeah.
day.
Oh my. I'm telling you, those things are just
We were just so confused. And we
I
were
don't
just
even know where to
laughing
start
about it.
from that, you
We
know?
were laughing about it for a good straight 10 minutes after she left.
Yeah, I have no idea. I don't even know what to say. Honestly.
yeah, that's just when she sat down on the sidewalk, you guys should have been like, something sketchy's going on
Oh,
here.
we definitely knew she was not in the perfect state of mind.
She's on drugs, that's what you
I
should
should
have.
ask her if you wanted them to call 911 or something. Because
I wouldn't have went. I would have kept the
Convenient.
door between us. I would have cracked it open. Miss, you need something? But I wouldn't have.
I would have
been scared for her to enter the store. I would have been like, I'm going to the back.
Oh,
These
me-
other kids can handle it.
We didn't even know she came in the store at first. It was
If I
probably-
would have saw her, man, boom, boom.
She came in through the back door.
You got more guts than me. I would have just ran.
She came in through the back door and I saw her. And by the time I walked back to the front counter to tell our cash register about it, she's already sprinting out the building.
That's absolutely wild.
So, Josh, you have any good funny stories from the past week?
Well, we have a customer that comes in every now and then. He's a very interesting guy. He's very, our group will give our reason here that this man is called Llama Guy. He is a strange fellow. He was accused of doing some weird stuff. He has one earring in one ear. That it's like a fishtail. I think it's a fishtail. Like some of that. But he's just one of the strangest guys. I know you guys have served him, but
he is so creepy. He is creepy to both me and all the girls. This man will call our female
cat call.
coworkers.
He will just.
He will call them pretty.
Oh, yeah,
Beautiful.
Definitely a womanizer.
Compliments them. Will grab their hands. Like,
Some of the
touch
girls
their
have even told me
shoulders.
that he does tip them extra if it's them.
But the crazy thing for me is, he's called me handsome. He's grabbed my hand before. He's touched my shoulder. That man creeps me out. Oh, he comes in. I don't ever want to see him, bro.
The one time that I served this guy, right, I was making his products. He got 2 different things. I was making one thing, and this girl was making another thing. And I served the first one, and I was like, she'll have your other item out in a minute. And he's like, starts to get mad, and he takes his cane up, and he's like threatening to hit me with it. And I was like, whoa, what the heck is going on? And then he goes, all right, you know what? It's all right. I saw her turn around, so I like what I saw. And I was like, bro, what the heck?
He's a straight creep. And for clarification, why we call him Llama Guy, this dude smells like a llama / some sort of farm animal. And it's always the same thing, and he just smells.
Yeah, it's just. I don't have an issue with the dude. The dude never, he doesn't touch me or anything. I must be
He's
ugly.
touched me, bro.
I know he's touched you, which is a shocker, but he hasn't touched me. I serve him the most. he calls me his guy, which is probably the weirdest thing he's done to me. But other than that, I just know he's done some weird stuff to you guys.
Like, do I look like a girl to him? Like,
Maybe from behind.
Big, so.
Maybe from behind you do.
I like what I...
Yeah, he was like, I like what I see, bro. I was freaking out.
Yeah. Alrighty, Sparky. I have another topic to bring up. Banana splits. You have something with them.
Oh, it's just this one lady.
One lady.
Yeah.
Man, it gets me riled up every time I think about it.
Riled up. I like that word.
So, the first time she comes in, I'm on cash register. And you gotta understand something about the banana split. It comes with 3 toppings, whipped cream. And normally after that, you gotta pay some extra charge. So she comes in, she's like, I want a banana split. Every single topping you got, and every single nut. And I'm like, that's gonna be an upcharge of probably close to $2. She said, what? No one ever does that to me. I'm like, ma'am, you want like 28 toppings and 3 different kinds of nuts, plus your whipped cream. You gotta get paid, you gotta pay extra. And she's like, well, no, I just want the standard banana split then. So she like, she's already fumed at me. So then someone else makes it. And then she asked the worker that made it to put it in nuts. And I was like, don't put on nuts. She didn't get charged extra for it. Because at this point, I was already pissed at this lady. So then she gets pissed at me even more. And she's like, there's no nuts in it. So I came over. I was like, well, you got to pay extra for nuts. And you didn't want to pay extra. And she says, oh. And then just walks away. And I'm like, have a good day. She turns around and gives me the middle finger. I'm like, what the heck?
Oh, man. Have a good day are deadly words. I've used them before.
I love it, bro. I love when a customer's mad at you and then they're going to leave and you're just like, have a nice day.
So then,
I mean, it's courteous, but at the same time, it does sound like we're mocking the people.
Oh, I was totally...
Did she take
I was totally... Yeah, she took the banana.
She did?
Yeah, I mean, so then, she comes in, it was probably about 2 weeks later. I wasn't on cash register this time. I was the one making the banana.
I was the one cash register this time.
Yeah, so she's like, to log, man, I really need this banana split. It's been a bad day. And then, what? She got, I think, nuts on it this time and actually paid for it. So then, I make the banana split. I mean, maybe not the greatest banana split, but...
We make a lot of these a day. Some of them are not going to be top quality.
But it was still a pretty good-looking banana split. She goes, is that it? That's a sad-looking banana split.
Oh.
Your mama gonna be disappointed in you. She didn't raise you right. And I'm just like, have a nice day. And she walked away. And I just back in with this lady.
Hasn't been in since.
I've not seen her since, thankfully.
I'm telling you, weird customers, man.
I'm talking about getting customers upset. So our store is cakes, like ice cream cakes. So it's just me and this male customer in the winter, and only certain people can write our cakes. Mullet-Man and I can't, and Log can.
Yeah,
but
I can write on them. It might not look the best, but we make do with what we got.
So this lady runs into the building, and she picks out the cake. She goes to the counter and is like, can you guys write on this? And we're like, no, I'm sorry, we can't. She's like, you gotta write on it. You're an ice cream shop. You supply cakes. You gotta write on the cake. And I'm like, sorry, no one can write on cake. She's like, I just want you to let you know, you just ruined a little girl's birthday party. And I'm like to this woman, I was like, I didn't tell this to the woman, but I wanted to tell her. I was like, you know what? You're the one that ruined this little girl's birthday party.
Yeah, if she would have planned it out,
exactly.
She'd have her cake.
It takes a little bit less than 24 hours for us to make a specialty cake. She could have thought about this one day ahead of time, and she would have been a perfect birthday.
Or she would have just called in the morning when our manager was there, could have reserved a cake from the front of the store, and it would have had writing on it.
Yeah.
It seemed like she just picked out the cake. Like, she didn't really take her time looking at it. So our manager definitely could have just saw the best cake she saw and wrote on it.
Exactly.
But it's just like customers like that. Or like from the other day, Log and I had a customer, and she's like, I need someone to write on it. Right? Was this with you? No, this was with
Definitely
this was not with Log. It was our coworker named Mike. And this customer, he was also the same one when I ruined the little kid's birthday party, but that's besides the point. So it was me, Mike, and a guy named Darius. So none of us can write on cakes. So this lady goes, well, can I write on the cake? And I was like, I'm sorry, especially now with COVID, you can't just be handing out our ice cream for you to write on your own cake. Oh, she was not happy about that one either.
Well, yeah, and the one night, it was me and Mullet-Man, and this was back probably my first year of working here, and she's like, can you write on this? And I was like, no, neither of us can write on it. And she goes, well, then can I write on it? And I was like, no, we can't let you do that either.
And then I stepped in and I go, well, sorry, we don't have the supplies.
She just, why would you do that?
Well, remember, I said our cake writers lock them up before we leave, or before they leave, and they take, like, the key with them.
There's no way
which is complete bullshit. She did buy it.
No, she didn't. Because she went back and forth with us for, like, you gotta write on it. And then I was like, no. And then she was like, I gotta write on it. And she was like, and I was like, no. And we just went back and forth like that.
Oh,
until
yeah.
Josh finally, yes. It was like, I said no once. I mean, I don't think it's gonna change in the next 5 seconds of you asking, but all right. But yeah, lots of bad stories of not writing on cakes.
Yeah, we get some nasty customers with those.
Every time I see someone come and get the cake, I especially when we don't have someone to write on it, I get nervous, man. I mean, it's simple enough for us to say no, but then you get these customers that just want to fight for it.
Well, yeah, and see, our manager would say, you gotta make the customer happy, because they make paydays possible.
I don't know.
I mean, if we didn't have any customers,
you're right,
the store would
right
go out of
there.
business, and we wouldn't have a paycheck, and we'd
You're
be
right.
unemployed, and then we could pick up some unemployment checks, and then we'd
apparently
probably be even
unemployment.
richer.
Yeah, unemployment's where it's at. But
so, anybody else got some funny stories?
Well, yeah. Remember how, I don't know if you listened to our last episode, but Josh has bad experience with whenever a hot girl comes in, he gets distracted and forgets his order.
Don't we have getting orders, all right?
Don't we have a story like that from this week?
Yeah, we do. It was a wild night. I think it was another open to close night.
I think it was.
It was a good open to close night because, you know. All right, so we have lines out the door that just never seem to end, and it was getting dark. It was getting late. And I was starting to, you know, lose my head a bit, and then all of a sudden, this lovely young female in a lifeguard suit comes up, and to be honest, I don't remember what she looks like. I just remember her pressing her ass up against the glass as I'm sitting there trying to do my work. I instantly lost everything I was doing.
Can I just please say, she wasn't even that good looking. I'm sorry, Josh.
I didn't see her face, alright? I just saw it pressed up against the glass, and I'm like, what just happened? I asked Log, I'm like, yo, what are these orders?
Wasn't even there, bro.
Was it not you?
Was
it
Mike.
you?
It was Mike.
Oh, it was Mike. I asked
Mike
like a dozen times what these orders were, and I could not get them out. It was at least 30 minutes after she left until I finally got my first order.
What was it? 5 orders in a row you messed up?
5 orders in a row I messed up. 5 orders.
Was the imprint? Was there an imprint left?
Yes,
on the
there
glass?
was. And for a good straight 2 days that I worked the morning shifts, I did not wash that spot. I washed everything else on the windows. Did not wash that spot. That was a holy location right there. All right.
And the other funny thing was, so for her order, she got 5.
I messed up all 5.
I mean, yes, but so I was doing stuff in the back, and it was Mike on register, and then also our coworker Darius was there again. And there were no other customers at this point in the store when this lady came in. And Darius was like, Mullet-Man, you want me to help you? And Josh goes, nah.
I don't know what I was thinking, man. I was just seeing it flash in my face every 5 seconds. I closed my eyes. It was a wonderful night. It really was. I have plenty of those issues. When a hot girl comes in, I sort of lose my mind, but I can keep my words, unlike you guys say.
Well,
you guys think I stutter when I talk to them.
It happened last night, didn't it?
It did. Another girl came in, and she was just stunning. She really was. Well, she wasn't stunning, but...
Well, her breasts were stunning.
Yes. They were they were there, and I lost everything again.
Yeah, I had to tell this man at least 6 times what this order was, and it was literally only 2 things, and they're simple.
Then for
And
like
last
the
night
next, like,
was an open to close night, so I'm telling you.
no, it wasn't.
For me, it was. No, it wasn't.
Not started.
Ah, well, it felt like it. But anyways, no, I lost it that night. But then they were sitting there hyping me up, saying I was going to stutter when I talked to him. And Drew or Sparky always ends up, he always tells me these things like certain flavors be a different name than what we actually serve them as. And somehow I got it out on time, but I'm telling you.
All right. Well, speaking of girls pressing their ass up against the glass, I got a story for you. So I'm working. It was me and this one of our other male coworkers, and we're just chilling, no customers, just looking out at the road, and these 3 girls come in. 2 are pretty attractive, and 1 not so much. But they order their ice cream, and we serve them. They go out and they sit on the tables out in front of our store, and they go to leave, and they walk up to where the trash can is. It's right in front of the window there where the lifeguard, did her thing.
Yeah.
And they throw their stuff away, and as they turn to leave, the hottest one, she was wearing a red dress, turns around and blatantly pulls up her dress and above her ass, and me and my coworker just looked at each other in disbelief. On her thong, by the way, it was black. I still remember.
It's black and red. That's the combo.
Yeah, I was just like, she obviously knew what she was doing. Like, there's no way that she did it.
Oh.
It was. And
I started
once again, I started freaking out. But yeah,
I'm not the only one.
That's my story. I didn't fuck up anybody's order though, so.
There's probably no one in the store.
Yeah, because I started screaming.
Yeah. I'm telling you that women do something to us. I'm telling you. Sparky won't experience this, but me and Log, we're in the same boat here.
Yeah, but I guess we also got a customer of the week.
Yeah. We'll do this segment just to shout out our favorite customers. I'll take this one, boys. So we have this one customer that comes in. And he comes in every now and then, and well, not every now and then. The past week he's spinning every day.
7 days straight.
7 days straight.
7
but
days
he's a
straight.
good customer.
Oh yeah, he's a good guy.
Oh,
always throwing money in the tip jar.
Yeah.
or personal.
Yeah,
Personal. Yeah.
I worked 4 days in a row, and I served this dude at least same amount, and he gave me a personal tip every other day. So he doesn't shy away on the tips. He gave me like $5 tip each time. And he's just a cool dude in general, and he's just not a dickhead like most customers.
And he's just such a nice dude to talk to.
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't come at you. If you mess up his order, he just politely asks that you fix it, and I mean, he's just the overall chill dude, kind dude.
Well, then my favorite thing, the last day of his 7 days in a row, I was there, and Mullet-Man wasn't. And Mullet-Man was the one that normally makes his specialty Sunday. So I had to make it. So then he goes, here's $1 tip for that good-looking Sunday. And he's like, actually, I'll give you $5 as long as you don't put it in the tip jar. I was like, dude, I mean, you're going to give me $5. There ain't no way I'm putting that in the tip jar.
He's like, don't put this in the tip jar. You deserve it. You made it.
I was like...
Apparently the Sunday's for his wife.
That's what I've heard.
Every time we serve this Sunday to him, and it's good, his wife is extra nice to him. That's what he told me.
You know what's bullshit about this? I'm always the one stuck on register,
Yeah,
so I never get this.
You never get this tip.
I never get the personal tip.
Hey man, I've offered, but you know how our system works.
Mm-hmm.
You're not on the list.
Yeah, I'm always on the register person list.
Heck, and if I'm on the list, I take myself off that list.
Hey, it kills to be smart, right?
They let you on the register list, and you ain't smart, so...
Hey, I'm on and off that list, man.
Yeah, but you're on enough. Should we talk about the... No, we won't go there. We won't go there.
Save for next time.
I don't think we'll ever talk
No.
about it.
I guess not.
So, anyone else got anything to add?
Nah.
Not for this one.
Yeah.
No? Well, thank you everyone for watching, and peace out from Sparky Sparks.
Mullet-Man.
And Log.